Hello guys, I'm Kumar and today we do No Man Are Four, which is the sixth poem in class 9 English. So firstly we do read the stanzas, then do some vocabulary in this stanza, then summary and do some internal question from the stanza. So first stanza. Remember, no man are found, no man are strange, no country found. Beneath all uniform a single body breath, like ours, the land our brother walk upon. Is the earth like this, in which we all shall lie? So, firstly, do some vocabulary in this stanza. I don't think there is some vocabulary. These are very simple wordings. What is the meaning of this stanza? So, with the help of this stanza, a poet want to say that the poet want to say that no man are found and no country is strange. It means any man we see from the other state or other country, we assume that he is a foreigner or he is a stranger. But the poet says that no, he is your brother. He is your brother, or she is your sister. He is not a stranger. So beneath all uniform, a single body breathes. So beneath all uniform means under, and there are different type of clothes. All human beings are same. It means the upper color or the upper clothes are of all the humans are different, but the organ, the way to inhale, the way to respiration, the way of digestion, the organ system, this all are same in all the human beings. So like the land our brother walk upon. So on which land we walk upon, our brothers means our brothers also walk on the same land. And is earth like this, in which we all shall lie? So this is the same earth on which we live, and after death we all shall lie on this same earth. Now do some internal question from this stanza. What make man strange and country foreign? So what make man strange and country foreign? So geographical boundaries make countries foreign. We consider countries other than our to be foreign, and the people living in the countries to be strange. In these countries which are in the foreign countries are strange, we consider they are, but they are not strange, they are our brothers, and the poet want to say that. And second question is beneath all uniform. Explain beneath all uniform a single body breath. So the line meaning that the outward appearance of people various because of difference in their address, means different in their geographical condition of that country or that place. There is an inherent similarities between all humans, like all people live and breathe in a similar fashion. Militaries in the world may don different uniforms, but they comprise of human beings who essentially are the same anywhere in the world. It means what happens, so the outer texture of the body is different, but the interior or inherent texture of the human being is same. They will live and breathe in same fashion, they eat food in same fashion, So what happen if the military in the world may don different uniform, may wear different uniform, but they comprise of human being, but they are also a human being who essentially are the same anywhere in the world. Now we do the third question. Who are referred to as our brother in this stanza? So who are our brother in this stanza? The people who live in countries other than our has been referred to as our brothers, because basically we all have similar emotions, hopes, joys and sorrows. Fourth question, explain in which we all shall lie. Explain this line, in which we all shall lie. So it means that the poet says that at the end of our life we shall all lie or buried in the same earth. He means to draw our attention to the common faith that awaits us regardless of our nationality. In this line, the poet want to say that after the death or after the end of our life, we all shall be buried or lie in the same earth. Not anywhere we go, we all shall lie on the same earth. Now, fifth question. What lesson can we learn from these lines? These lines teach us a lesson of peace, universal brotherhood, and harmony. We learn that since all people in the world are like our brother and sister, there are no enemy or no strangers to be afraid of. So these lines teach us that there is no man, there is all people in the world are our brother and sister, and there are no enemies and no stranger to be afraid of. And the theme of this poem is universal brotherhood. So do some poetic devices. In this stanza there is a poetic device. There is a poetic device beneath all uniform, a single body breathe. Here is a poetic device metaphor. In this line, here is a poetic device called metaphor. What is a metaphor? A figure of speech in which a word or phrase which is not linked directly is used to describe an object or action through comparison. It means here beneath all uniform as compared to the uniform of the army of every country. And there is one more poetic device which is alliteration. In this line, like body breathe, the sound of B consonant is repeat. And there is also a repetition. There is also a repetition in this stanza. What is the meaning of repetition? Repetition, that a word is continuously using in a particular line continuously or after 2 or 3 words. Like here, remember, no man are foreign and no country strange. No man are strange, no country is foreign. So here the no is repeat after 2 or 3 words. So this is a repetition. Now we discuss the rhyming scheme. There is no rhyming scheme in this stanza. The poem doesn't have any specific rhyming scheme. It was written in free verse. So now we come to second stanza. They're too aware of sun and air and water, are fed by peaceful harvest, by war long winter starved. Their hand are ours, and in their lines we read a labor not different from our own. So it means that they are the people of the foreign country. They are also aware of the sun, the air, the water, the air we breathe, the water we drink. They are also aware of that. And this is a common thing that if there is no war in the country, in between two or three countries, in between the countries, the countries had the time to the people of that country had the time to give their crops so they can peacefully harvest. And if there were wars, so the people cannot give attention to their crops, and the crops were not grow. So like in winters, and there is starved, so as the war make the starved means the shortage of food. Starve means the shortage of food. So their hand are ours, and in their lines we read. So it means that their hands are ours, and it means they're too told to earn livelihood like ours. We do the work for livelihood. They also do the work for livelihood, to live, to survive in this world. A labor not different from our own. So it means that their destiny is similar to our. They also do hard work to survive in the world, and their destiny is similar to ours. They also, at a point when their life is end, they we are also attain to that similar place, and they also, their density is also destiny is also the death. Remember, now we do some internal questions from this stanza. How does they refer? Who does they refers in the first line? So in the first line, who does they refers to? So they refers to the people of the country other than our, whom we consider to be strangers. So they refers to the stranger, the people of other country other than our country, who we consider to be stranger. Second question, what are they aware of? So what things are they aware of? They aware of sun, air, and water, benefits of sun, air, and water, like us. They also draw sustenance from these elements of nature. They also take the benefit from these elements of nature, like sun, air, and water. Explain the expression their hands are ours. So the means of this expression their hands are ours, it means that they too work hard like us with their hands to earn their livelihood, to survive in this world, to earn the livelihood in this world. This it also means that human beings have basically the same physiognomy. It means we have two hands, they are also have the two hands. They not have the four hands like they are strangers, so they have the four hands. No, they have also the two hands like our. So the fourth question: which poetic device has been used in wars long winter start? Why wars winter being called long? So poetic device is used in this line. The poetic device is used in this line. These words is metaphor. Is metaphor because here the starvation caused by the harsh winter season has been compared indirectly to the destruction period of wartime. It means there is like in harsh winter there is the starvation in the countries. It is indirectly compared to the war, the destruction which is the destructive period of the war. So winter of war has been called long because unlike the natural phenomena of winter season, it is a self-inflicted trouble. They not only rubs the warmth of place but also seemed unneeded. So the wars of winter called long because like unlike the winter natural phenomena of the season, it is the self-influenced trouble between the two countries or more than two countries. More than two what not has not we include the trouble is also can be in the states, also can be in the two peoples, also can be in the two or three peoples. Like the trouble we create, not this is not a natural phenomenon, we create this trouble and this led to the wars. Now the fifth question: explain a labor no different from our own. So explain this line: a labor no different from our own. So this expression means that the hard work done by the people who live in other countries is not different from any way from the one that we do. So we also do the hard work for survive in this world. We also do the hard work for the livelihood. This hard work is also do the people of the other countries. The people of this hard work is also do by the people of the other countries for surviving or the for the livelihood. All of us have to be tall and work hard in a similar way for survival. We all work hard in a similar way for survive. So now we come to third stanza. Remember they have eyes like ours, that wake or sleep, and strength that can be won by love. In every land is common life that all can recognize and understand. It means that remember, the poet want to say that remember they have the eyes like ours. It means they also the poet asks us to remember that Thus, we called them strange and foreigner people, but they experience the same sleep and wakefulness like us. We also wake. We also sleep and wake like us. They too can be won by the love. We can the strength that can be won by love. We can won by the love like our. They also can be won by the love. There is no need to war. The poet want to say there is no need to war. The peoples of the other countries or anyone in the world can be won by the love. And their experience of life are similar to that of our. It means every land has common life means their experience of life means their hardness, their difficulties, their enjoyments are same like ours. We have enjoy, we also have do hard work for survival. We also do some we also enjoy, we also do that things like them. We are similar in every sense. Hence we all find something similar in each other life and identify with each other. It means that all can recognize and understand. So it means that we all find familiar in each other. We all are familiar. We all are similar to each other, and we can identify each other that he is a human. He is a human. We cannot talk that he is a foreigner. No, he is not a foreigner. He is a brother. He is or she is the brother or sister of our. So now do some question from this stanza. How do the word? Who do the word they and our refers to? Who does the word they, this, and ours this refers to? So they refers to the people of different countries whom we consider to be stranger, and ours refers to the people living in our own country whom we consider to be like us. Second question, explain that they have eyes like ours that walk, wake, or sleep. Explain this line. So the poet is trying to bring home that the idea that those people whom we consider stranger or foreigner are similar to us in every way. They have same eyes, they have same hand, they have everything like ours. We have two eyes, they also have the two eyes. We have two hands, they also have the two hands. So in every way they are totally similar to us. They sleep and they wake up each new day just like us. Like we sleep and wake up, and they also wake up and sleep and wake up, even though the color and the shape of their eye is different from our. But if what happen if the color of their eye and shape are different from our, they perform a similar function, but their eyes perform a similar function. Their eyes is given to be see, and our eyes also have we use to do the same function that we can see by our eyes. So third question, according to the poet, how can we win other peoples? So the poet says that the strength of other peoples can be won by the love and kindness The strength of the peoples cannot be won by the force of war. We don't need to war. We can won them people, or we can won the strength of that people by the love. Now we come to fourth question. What do you understand by common life? What do you understand by these two words, common life? So the meaning of common life, common life means life anywhere in the world that has similar pattern and features: birth and death, joy and sorrows, youth and old age, and so on and so forth. Further, this commonness of common life is experienced by all the people in the world, regardless of the country in which they live. So these, like, they also the birth and the death, joy and sorrows, youth and old age. This commonness of common life is experienced all around the world. In every country, this commonness is experienced. Now we come to fourth stanza. Let us remember, whenever we are told to hate our brothers, it is ourselves that we shall dispose, betray, condemn. Remember, we who take arm against each other. So in these lines, the poet want to say that whenever we are asked by our leaders or rulers to hate and exploit the peoples of other country, we must remember that these hatred would have a negative effect on us. Whenever we told to hate our brothers, whenever we told to hate the people or exploit the people who are from the other country, remember that this hatred would be have a negative effect on us. We would find ourselves cheated, as it would deprive us of the bliss of universal brotherhood. So it would deprive us from the bliss of the universal brotherhood. We would condemn ourselves to a life of enmity and strangeness. So in these lines, the poets want to say that, so whenever we are told to hate the peoples of other country or exploit the peoples of other country, remember that this would be a negative effect on our own. We shall condemn. Remember, we are who take arm against each other. Remember, we are who do the wars, who fight the wars against each other. So now we do some question from this stanza. How do you think tell us to hate? Who do you think tell us to hate our brothers? Who tell us to hate our brothers, you think? So the opportunities and power hungry leaders and politicians who are at the helm of affairs during wartime tell us to hate our brothers. So the the peoples who have the who are hungry of power, who want the opportunity to be a leader or politician, are those when at the war time to tell us to hate our brothers. What does our brothers refer to? What does in this line our brothers refer to? Our brothers refer to the people living in other countries, especially people of varying countries. So our brothers means the people of other country that we consider they are stranger. They are not strangers, they are our brothers. Why do we sometimes hate our brothers? We sometimes hate our brothers because we allow vested and unscriptural politics and religion leader to instigate us. We are taken in by their lies about our difference and being to consider our brother as a stranger or foreigner. So, in this answer, from this question, the answer of this question is we are the shortage of knowledge and some politician or the religion leader give us the integrates and we are taken in by their lies about our difference, in the religions, about our difference in the colors, about our difference in the countries, and we are considered our brother as stranger and foreigner. Now we come to question 4th. How shall we dispose ourselves? How shall we dispose ourselves? We shall dispose ourselves by hating our brothers in other parts of the world when we are told by the politician motivates people to do so. These brothers are not foreigner or strange just because they belong to different country, different races and culture. Some politician or some religion leaders who are hungry of power they tell us and we believe on their we believe on their lies, and we have to consider and we consider that the people of the other country are foreigner and strange. Now we come to 5th question. What advice does the poet give us in this line? The poet advises us to ignore the direction of those who incite us to hate and exploit our others, because by doing so we harm ourselves. If we exploit or if we hate the if we exploit or if we hate the people of the other country who are our brothers, we doing the harm to ourselves. So now we come to last paragraph, 5th paragraph of this poem. It is the human earth that we defile, our hells of fire and dust outrage the innocence of air that is everywhere our own. Remember, no man are foreign and no country strange. So in the last paragraph, the poet says that We pollute. The meaning of defile means pollute. So we pollute the earth. We pollute the human earth, which is made for the. We pollute the human earth by the wars of which we take arm against each other. The deadly weapons. The weapons which are used in the wars emit fire and ash that spread over and pollute the environment of the earth. That's the fire emit fire, and the ash of the weapons are spread all over and pollute the environment of this earth. This robs the air of its purity, and the world becomes a more difficult place to live. So because of these weapons are used, the emit fire and the ashes were spread everywhere. They pollute the environment, and this caused the decrease of the purity of the air, and it become a difficult place, and the world become the difficult place to live. This is important not to consider any human being as foreigner and any country as strange. We must build mutual respect and trust to each other. So now we do some questions from this stanza. What is human earth? What is the meaning of human earth in this line? The meaning of human earth is the human world that is comprised of all countries, races, culture, and creeds. So, second question: how do we defile the human earth? We defile or pollute the human earth by using arms, ammunition to cause widespread death and destruction. Modern day weapons and modern industries cause the damage or the irreparable damage to the environment, cause the very high damage to the environment. They defile, they pollute the environment, and the world become the difficult place to live. So now we come to question number 3. Whom do we harm by going to wars? By going to wars, we harm ourselves as much as we harm the enemy. The environment pollution makes this earth an equally unhealthy place to live on in the both sides that go on the war. The pollution which is created by the weapons is defile this earth equally in each part of the world, and it becomes difficult to live on the earth, on this earth, in this polluted earth by the war. So now we come to question number 4. Explain health of fire and dust and innocence of air. The meaning of health of fire and dust stand for the devastation created and caused by the arms and ammunition used in war. So the health of fire means the emit fire which is caused by the weapons or ammunition of the war, which is ammunition which is used in the war. And innocence of air means the freshness and the purity of air that nature has blessed us with. It also indicates the innocence of human mind. It also indicates the innocence of human mind. The dust and smoke cause the pollution, the every and the very pollute the very air we breathe. It means the dust, the emit fire, the ash which is created by the weapons of the war. It decreases the freshness and the purity of the air which is blessed by the nature. And it is also indicate the innocence of human mind which is covered by the war. Now we come to fifth question. What does the poet want to convey by telling us that it is the human earth that we defy? The poet wants to convey that war caused a massive destruction of life and property. They ruins the clean and green environment of the earth and breed hatred and enmity. Hence, no one benefit from war because the damage caused to the earth is to be borne equally, for we all share the same earth. So now we do some glossary which are given in the textbook. First, disposes. What is the meaning of disposes? Dislodged or deprive. Next, defile. What is the making dirty or pollute? Outrage the innocence of means violate the purity of. So now we do some textbook questions. First question. Beneath all uniform, what uniform do you think the poet is speaking about? The uniform of the army of the different countries the poet is speaking about. Second, how does the poet suggest that all people on the earth are same? The poet suggests that all the people had the same hands, same eyes, same organ system. They all are breathing same fashion, and they all are do the same hard work to live on the earth, to survive on the earth. In first stanza, find 5 ways in which we all are alike. Pick out the word. So in first stanza, there are so many words like a single body breathe like ours. First, we all shall lie on the same land. Second, and we all are walk upon the same land. We all shall lie in the same earth. And third, no. And there are also some other words like one is this. Second, land or brother walk upon like our. Third is single body breathe like ours. The no one is for no manner strange. These are 5 words out the 5 phases. Now we come to question number 3. How many common features can you find in this stanza 2? Pick out the word. So in this stanza 2, the common feature are they are aware of sun, they are aware of water, they are also aware of air. They are fed by peaceful harvest when the war is not being, and when the war is, this is common, when the war is going on, they are long winter starved. Their hands are ours, and their lines we read. Our labor is no different from our own. These are some lines. So now we come to fourth. Whenever we are told to hate our brothers, when do you think this happen? Why would who tell us? Should we do so as we are told at such time? What does the poet say? So whenever we told to hate our brothers, so this happens when the time of war and or the time of any affair between the two countries or two people or two states who tell us the religion leader or the politician who are hungry of power, who have the hungry of power. Should we do as we are told as time such time? No, we should don't do that, so because from hating or exploiting the people of the other country, it hurts to our own. So what does the poet say? The poet says that we are not supposed to do that, so because we hate our own to do that things. So if you like my video, please subscribe to our channel and click on bell icon to take my all the updates. Thank you. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching my